everybody, I just got home. I'm gonna work the rest of the day from home because this beginning of July was quite busy and crazy for me at work. And today was one of the first few days where it's calmed down. So I figure it's a great day to go see a show. And so I ducked out at my lunch hour to go to the TKTS booth, and I'm gonna go see Cabaret with Eva Noblezada and Orville Peck. And I have seen Cabaret before. I saw it with Eddie Redmayne last year, and not Gail, but Gail's understudy. I'm super excited to see this production with Eva Noblezada, starring as Sally Bowles. If you're new here, I am a huge fan of hers. Like, I think she's great. And Eva has a concert cabaret that she recorded for Audible, and I was in the audience for that, and she sang Cabaret, and I was like, oh my gosh, she'd be a great Sally Bowles. Actually, here's the clip. Eva Noblezada performed Cabaret from Cabaret tonight. Cabaret. And you don't understand. When I say performed, I mean she performed. If she's not already going to be in a Cabaret revival, she should be. If TKTS had any orchestra seats or, I don't know, table seats, I would have definitely considered seeing it because I would love a closer view, but every seat is great. And so I got front mezzanine, east side, which I'm hoping is the normal side, you know, like the regular theater side that Carly and I sat at last time, because they definitely face that side more, and that's what the guy who's told me the ticket said, so I have faith in him. And since I was in Times Square earlier than usual, like not nighttime hours, and because it seems this location has summer hours, because I don't remember them being open till 8 o'clock, and when I walked past 45th Street, there was no line, I went to I'm Donut in Times Square. And so we're going to have a little commercial break from Broadway before we show any of the Broadway shows to try said donut. So when you walk in, everyone gets an order sheet and you just put how many of each you want. I ordered their signature I'm Donut original, a Nama donut, and a glazed donut because I love me a glazed donut. So, taste test. All right, I'm Donut original, Nama donut. Let's try it. It's really good. It's like light. It's almost spongy, but not quite spongy. And it is not too sweet, which is a great compliment for Asian desserts. Glazed donut. The glaze is also not too sweet, which is really good. I really like it. I would go again. And so I'm going to finish these donuts now, and then we'll head to the August Wilson Theater in a bit. The show starts at 7. I want to get there around 6:30 because there is that whole prologue show that happens before the show. Cool. I am walking over to the Kit Kat Club. I brought my camera, but I just remembered that they make us cover our phones anyway, so it's not like I'm going to have that much footage. But yeah, here we are, Kit Kat Club, aka the August Wilson Theater, and we're going to go watch Cabaret. This is the last bit of BTS I can show. Also, I just noticed that that's a seat. A seat for Cabaret. Front camera. So I'm currently walking 10 blocks from 52nd Street to 42nd Street to get on the train. Thoughts about Cabaret. Definitely sit on the east side because they definitely face it more. And yes, reiterate, Eva Noblezada, so good, so freaking amazing as Sally Bowles. Also on the walk home, I noticed that the newsstand had this green apple flavored Sour Patch. I haven't seen that in ages. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, old friend, how I've missed this. All right, I'll see you at the next show. Hello everyone, show number 2 for the quarter. They dropped the Stranger Things but teaser and first look this week. And I was like, oh, we haven't seen Stranger Things on Broadway yet. So that's what we're doing today. I'm actually outside of the Marquee Theater just waiting for Jeff. He should be about 5 minutes away. And we're watching it together. I made him binge Stranger Things when season 4 came out. So he's up to date. This is a prequel, which everyone tells me who has seen it, like, it's really cool effects. So I'm excited to see it, and I'm excited for Stranger Things to come out later this year, I think. So I bought my tickets today at TKTS, and actually when I did that for Cabaret, it was a weekday, and I like was able to walk right in, no wait, very easy, like no stress. But today is a Friday in Times Square in summer, and there's a lot of tourists in town. So the line at TKTS at around 3:30 was really long, and honestly, I got there and I was like, oh my God, I just don't want to be here right now. And then I remembered that there's another location for TKTS at Lincoln Center, so I hopped on the train, went one more stop, and then I went to 62nd Street and then was there. There was a little bit of a line, but not as long. And also it was air conditioned and just a much more pleasant experience buying tickets. So do not forget that if you go to TKTS, there is a second location available on 62nd Street, which is wonderful. Highly recommend. And I got these tickets for $103. Hi. Yeah, we made it.
Hey, was it Beetlejuice here?
Yes, this is where we saw Beetlejuice. Did you come to Beetlejuice?
No, it's I bet you guys are out.
This is also where the Britney Spears musical was.
Please step forward. Caution, door speed will increase.
Here for Stranger Things.
Yes.
The box office is down here, but if you have your tickets, they'll buy them.
Thank you. We're on the escalator now. Oh, this is wild. Yes, thank you. Picture. Whee! 5 minutes. Okay, great. Here's the thing. Where's like the housey thingy?
Both entrances.
Thank you. I'm good? Okay, thank you. Crazy. Thank you. I lost Jeff. Jeff. There he is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at posters. Merch real quick. All right, let's go on in. Wow. Thank you. Here's our view. And we have an aisle. Stranger Things. This is a prequel. That's all I'm going to tell you. But what do you remember from season 4?
Vecna. Running up that hill.
Kate Bush.
And Master Puppets.
Like, how could you forget Master of Puppets?
Wow, saving the best for last.
Okay. So, we'll see you at intermission. Oh, I didn't even notice this when we walked in. Okay, hello from intermission. This play is incredible, and it just like ties into the show so well. It's a prequel without giving spoilers. It's 24 years before the first season. It's got Joyce, Hopper, Bob, the Wheeler parents, like all these characters, all of the parents from season 1. If all this happened when the parents were in high school, how did they not remember? Did they forget? How did they forget that all of this happened? Because it's very similar to what's happening to them now in 1985. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the IP. But on the play, it is so cool. It's like watching an episode of Stranger Things. And it's like all of the effects are super cool. And then we got to see the theme song. And it's kind of scary like the TV show, and I'm having a really good time.
Okay, little known fact: the Philadelphia experiment in conspiracy circles is a thing where they try to make a whole warship in World War II, make it invisible. That's a thing. That's a conspiracy.
Based on inspired by true events, we should say. Yes. Also, I got the aisle because Jeff likes sitting in the aisle, but I'm so glad we did because characters walk up and down the aisles, which is pretty cool, pretty immersive. I feel like we're in Hawkins.
in
Yes.
production.
Are you ready for season 5?
Yes, already.
What do we have to rewatch?
Everything.
Greetings from the Broadway wall that I have not updated because Stranger Things should be in this one. But show number 3, we're gonna call Broadway in Bryant Park. We went today and it was a stacked lineup. We got Moulin Rouge, Six, Hamilton, Hadestown, Buena Vista Social Club, The Outsiders, and Mamma Mia previews, and they were like co-hosting, so they were really like pushing that. And actually, Mamma Mia opening the whole set list was actually the greatest call ever because everybody got up and started dancing. It was a hot summer day in New York, I will say. So the sun was blazing, and because I went on my lunch break, I kind of hoped that like opportunity would arise and the situation would work out that I would get to go. And I had hoped for it, and then I didn't really realize it happened, that the universe had aligned. So I just wish I had been more prepared. Like I didn't bring this camera, I didn't bring a hat, I didn't bring sunscreen, I didn't bring a blanket, like which I wish I would have. But you know, at the end of the day, you don't really need that much. I used the tote bags that I always carry around with me to sit in the back. There were a lot of people when I got there, about 12:27, and it started at 12:30, but like it was just full of humans all over the Bryant Park lawn. So I snagged a spot in the back of the lawn, sat down on the floor, had me a little picnic. It was great. And then eventually for the last 2 sets for Buena Vista Social Club and The Outsiders, I was able to make my way to the front. So let's play some clips.
Love these two.
It's one of those, like, I don't know how to explain this feeling, you know, like you're in the middle of the city, but you're on this beautiful lawn, and then you look up and like the city skyscape of like all these tall buildings are surrounding you. It's just quite beautiful. To the soundtrack of Broadway right now. We're gonna play one more clip from The Outsiders, and then we'll go to the next show.
We had places to go, we had things to do, so they took one down and they split it in 2. All the money went west, kicked the crease to the east. The train ran down the belly of the beast. Here we are now, oh, I'm talking to you. When I get to the end, tell me what you would do. In a town that's torn in 2. What's a greaser from the east side supposed to do? This is Tulsa, 1967. And there's just one thing you need to know. You got greasers and socials, that's how it's always been. That's probably how it's always gonna go. That's probably how it's always gonna go. That's probably how it's always gonna go. That's probably how it's always gonna go.
Hello everyone, excuse the mess. Today is show number 4, I believe. We're going to Ginger Twinsies off Broadway, which is a parody of The Parent Trap, and I freaking love The Parent Trap. I grew up on that movie. I rewatched it last night, and I just wanted to show my outfit before we go to the show. It is Chessie inspired. Yeah. All right. Whoop.
Chessie, why are you looking at her like that?
Look what? I'm not looking at her in a special way. I'm looking at her with her fertile years since she came home from the hospital. 6 pounds, 11 ounces, 31 inches long. This is how I look at her. Can I hug her? Oh, she's so beautiful and so big. I'm gonna make something special for you. What would you like? Anything? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna whip everything we bought.
I just got out of the show. It was super funny. Like, they covered so much of the movie, especially Meredith Blake's view, because she is a villain, but not the only villain in this movie. And there were also a bunch of Harry Potter references, a couple of Wicked references, and other stage shows, and a Devil Wears Prada mashup. So what a fun time. Go see it. Hello from Times Square. We're in front of the Walter Kerr for show number 5, which is Hadestown. Again, which I'm very excited to see. It's actually been a while since I've seen it. If you recall, last September, I was trying to watch Hadestown with Jordan Fisher, with Eric and Bea and Jazzy when they visited. However, Jordan Fisher was out, so we decided to watch 6 instead, and I got these tickets past dated. So it took how many months? So that was in September, and it is July now. So it took almost a year to get these past dated tickets, but I'm just super grateful, and they let me split it into 2 orders. So I have 2 tickets for tonight, and Jeff is joining me, and then 2 tickets for actually next month, right before the new cast comes in. You can see this, it says We're Gonna Sing It Again, and I have definitely seen this show many times. I've seen it the most since moving to New York, and I love it. Oh look, they say past dated comp. So because I still have the original tickets that we bought, our original tickets were for row Q, and then these past dated seats that we got are for row R. So they did their best to accommodate our original price point, and I love that we have the aisle because Jeff here likes the aisle. So fun fact, Jeff reads this play with an S in front, so what do you call it?
Shadestown.
Yes, because we're gonna go see Shady's. Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Hello from the wall. Today's show is actually going to be Hadestown again. So because I don't want to like do Hadestown and then Hadestown for the vlog, I will say in between the 2 Hadestown showings, we went to K-Pop Demon Hunters at the Paris Theater during the like sing-along theatrical release, and it was so cool. It was my first time seeing it. It's not a Broadway musical, but it's a really good like musical movie. It's giving like the popularity, the phenomenon of it is like, you know, equivalent to like a Disney animated film, and it's wild. The K-pop songs, the Asian representation, I don't know what patterns are meant to represent, but like I'm pretty sure I have some. It was a really good story. But on to the Walter Kerr we go. Greetings from intermission. We're, like you can see it, we're back at Hadestown. I'm redeeming the other half of the post-dated tickets. Today I'm here with Allison. We'll catch up later, but we're gonna go back to our seats now. Bye. I'm home from Hadestown and didn't get to record much, but I will say the last time I went to Hadestown with Jeff, he pointed out that he was watching the musicians, and this time I watched it Jeff style, and I was looking at the musicians, especially during the fight.
Yeah.
And like the drummer is so cool during the fight. And they highlight different instruments during different sections of the fight. So it was pretty cool watching the musicians this time around. It's Friday and I'm attempting the impossible. I'm gonna try to get tickets for Shakespeare in the Park. And it's 11:51. Just got off the train at Astor. And going here for There are so many people already for this in-person lottery. I've been entering the digital lottery, but no luck. So I'm gonna try this, but there's so many people.
All right, folks, this is your 5-minute warning, 5 minutes. It's going to be the number on your ticket that we'll be calling out, not your public ID number. If you win, I need you to shout really, really loud because if we can't hear you, we're going to assume that you're not here, and therefore we will throw your ticket away. And then
So I did not win. I had ticket 395, and you know who did win? 399 and 391. So congrats on them and everyone else who won. There were hundreds of people there, like at least 300, maybe 4, I'm gonna say, in that theater. And then, yeah, I don't know how many called. It didn't feel like that many, maybe 30, but it was a fun experience. I also lost the digital lottery, but oh well. Hi everybody, it is Broadway Flea Day. It's 1:30 and I just got here. This is the time I left last year. So last year I came at the start and then I left around 1:30. But now we're starting at 1:30.
Oh my gosh! How are you? Hey! Ben, I'm so glad you listened to my old. Yeah. You're like, dude, this is a writer and she's married to James Brown.
I like that the tables have like higher signs so I can see it from far away. It feels fine. There's a lot of people, but it doesn't feel like cramped like it did last year. But I'm only on 44th Street right now, so, and then we're only halfway through 44th Street. I'm back home now from Broadway Flea, and honestly, you should not go to Broadway Flea if you're exhausted like I am. Jeff and I got up really early today because we drove back from Hershey, Pennsylvania, back to the city, and then I met up with Paula to do the New York Transit Museum bus day over in Dumbo, and then I went to Broadway Flea, so I'm about to crash out. But it was more organized this year, and like, there was more space, but there is a ton of people, which is great because it's a fundraiser and there's plenty to go around. So I'm glad that I went. I would have had FOMO if I didn't go, but that's gonna be it for me for Q3 on Broadway, living here in New York. Thanks so much for joining me on this vlog. If you want more content, please like and subscribe. I do post a lot of lifestyle and travel vlogs as well. I have a few more things to post from Hawaii and then Bermuda and then Hershey, just like I mentioned earlier. So there's lots to come, and now we're in fall. Go Dodgers. I'll see you all later.